Good afternoon and welcome to Jazzworks Memorial Concert and Jam Session. It's a pleasure to see so many of you here today, gathered for this celebratory event in honor of 5 of our dear departed jazz friends who left us too soon.
Bert Wasslander over here on piano and I have been playing with Howard for approaching 25 years. We had various groups called Glee Bop. And we called it Glee Bop because 2 of us lived in a glebe and we played bebop. Howard didn't live in a glebe, but we used to kid him that he wished he did. We started off as a quintet, but then to get paying gigs, we reduced our size to a trio. And that was quite successful because we played for 16 years at the Arrow and the Loon pub at the corner of 5th and Bank. And we would still be playing there, except they tore it down. We also played at the Ottawa Jazz Festival several times in the good old days when they used to engage local musicians to play at the Ottawa Jazz Festival. And we've started up. We had just started up playing at the Glebe Central Pub. It used to be called Pints and Quartz on Bank Street. And we just started up when COVID hit and took Howard away from us. As you know, Howard died as a result of COVID-19 in April 2020. Howard also recruited me into the standing room only big band based in Almont, and I'm still involved in that. Howard, I don't know if they're showing the picture up there of Howard as a young man. He started his musical career in a rock band in England, and this rock band had the very interesting name of Public Foot the Roman. Where would they come up with a name like that, you ask? Well, in this town, there was a historic site of an old Roman bath facility, and there had been a sign someplace in the town saying public footpath to the Roman bath, and that got damaged, and Howard and his young friends decided to adopt what was left, Public Foot the Roman. So Howard subsequently moved to Canada, of course, and here in Ottawa, although he lived in Carp. And he began very actively in the Ottawa jazz scene. He not only played in Glee Bop, but several other bands, of which you'll hear in a minute. And he also played piano in some bands. He started out with an electric bass guitar, but Bert and I shamed him into getting a real bass. I'd like to tell you a little story, a little joke that leads up to our view of Howard's playing. There were this couple whose marriage was deteriorating very significantly, and they wouldn't even talk to each other anymore, but they managed to get themselves to a marriage counselor. And the marriage counselor tried everything he could think of them to get them to at least talk to each other, and nothing worked. So finally he said, "We're going to a jazz club." And they each looked at him, "Going to a jazz club? What's that all about?" So he took them to a jazz club, and after a while, suddenly they found themselves talking to each other. And they looked around and said, "How did you know we would talk here?" He said, "Everybody talks during the bass solos." I tell you that joke because that was not true of Howard's. His solo work was so interesting that Bert and I got quite jealous of how the crowds would suddenly go silent and listen and clap for his solos. So Howard was a very good, very, very inventive soloist. So we're going to do a song that I wrote for Howard as a Glee Bop Trio Plus.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars or races. My baby just cares for these high-toned places. My baby don't care for rings or other expensive things. He's as sensible as he can be. My baby don't care just who knows it. My baby just cares for me. Canary, tiny yellow warning sign. I took you down into the mine. Your singing kept me company. Thank God I had you there with me. You were all that I could see. In the air, I never saw the danger there. Canary, your life a selfless, sad affair. Your flame was quenched and I was spared. You changed my bitter destiny. In death, you brought new life to me. Those silk, shiny stockings that I wear when I'm with you, I wear 'cause you told me you dig that crazy hue. When we go to a dance, do you think of romance? Oh no, you take a glance at those shiny silk stockings. Then came along some chick with great big stockings too. When you changed your mind about me, why, I never knew. I guess I'll have to find a new kind, a guy who digs my shiny stockings too. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the days and night times. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you care for a cunning cottage that we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the rain is gone. All of my bad feelings have disappeared. There is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be bright, gonna be bright, it's gonna be bright, sunshiny day. Thank you.